Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Holiday.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Here's KD. No good with the layup. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Harden's shot is off.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Kicks it down to Middleton. No good with the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Now here is Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis.
How about Jrue Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
Pass to Durant. Great D that time from Giannis. And Milwaukee has possession. DiVincenzo. And a missed layup. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, it's Harden with the drive. Misses from short range. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up to the Milwaukee Bucks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
Last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Now here's Durant. Second chance effort. Here's Jordan. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the first. In the corner, Middleton with it. Second chance shot. Here's Lopez. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Harden. Pass to Jordan. No good there. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Now, here is Harden. Shoots over Portis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Bobby Portis.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league. Went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Nets trailed by 5. Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Bobby Portis.
And really, on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
Middleton outside. The 3. And the 3 ball is good. Middleton's got 5 now.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
It's Harden.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. And it's Harris with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 9-point game.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Middleton for 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. And not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Antetokounmpo. The shot off that time. Jordan with some nice D. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Right side Holiday. Middleton outside. 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
The versatility Middleton offers up is exceptional. A capable defender, a good scorer, an effective shooter. Those are the kind of switchblade players the coaches love.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The kick out to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Giannis. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. For Milwaukee, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Jordan. Pass to Durant.
Well, that is automatic. Durant, one of the better mid-range shooters in the game.
And the Bucks with possession here. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. In the corner, Middleton with it. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Middleton's got 16.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his third of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Outside Durant. Buries it from three-point range. Durant's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator, Kevin Durant. You hit a three, you know he's coming back at you.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks, trailing by 2. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams, and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way, it's something you rely on.
Irving. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton on the wing. 16 points for him. Back to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Durant. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo inside. Middleton outside. Stolen by Harden. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
Here's Harden.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Jordan with the rebound. And the foul on Drew Holiday. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here is Harden. 22 points for him. Jordan up top. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now here is Holiday. And stolen by Jordan. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I don't know how you match up with Kyrie Irving. So great at turning on the jets and then drawing the contact.
How the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism
does make it hard to live a normal existence. And I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. Just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
I bet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Giannis right side. And Holiday has it in the corner. Back to Middleton. Durant with the steal. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. Harden hits them both. We've got 1:23 left here in the third quarter. Now here is Holiday. 5 points in the game. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Just 4 to shoot. Holiday gets the bucket.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
Outside, KD. And the Nets miss again.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Back to Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Antetokounmpo, guarded by Harris.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Irving's shot is good.
When you make shots like that, Kyrie is showing just how confident he is in his offensive ability.
From deep three-point range. Timeout called the Bucks.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. .11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Harden. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Timeout called the Nets.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
And it's Jordan atop the key. Back to Harden. Lopez with the steal. Giannis, that's a two-pointer.
That's attacking the rack. Antetokounmpo on the take and muscled his way in.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Harden outside. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stop.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Middleton's got 19 points.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pass to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Timeout. Timeout.
It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, the muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. We'll love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Shots good by Middleton.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
To take the lead. Here's Giannis. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Timeout called the Nets. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Ball's knocked loose. Taken away by Holiday. Middleton can't get it to go.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Here's Irving. That one falls. And the Nets lead by 1.
And Kyrie right now taking it to another level. We know he's capable.
And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. On the wing, Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Here's Harden. Pass to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Clock at 6. And Harden with the stop.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Outside Holiday. Giannis left side. And Giannis throws it down.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Harden outside. Pass to Durant. Here's Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Now Harden. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 1. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
There's 37 seconds left to the fourth quarter.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Harden draws the double. Inside. Lopez with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Middleton leading the charge.
Speed burst that time from Middleton, a relentless penetrator, and not afraid to take the punishment.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Here's Jordan. Oh, off target.
And the sheer size of Jordan is just so tough for defenders sometimes to deal with. Skilled at picking up the foul there.
At the line for your Nets. He hits the first, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead. Holiday with it. Here's Antetokounmpo. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 1. 3 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And I think they've got enough time to try and get the ball inside. And unless they get a wide open look on the perimeter, that should be what the even if you miss at the rim, you've got a good run and draw a foul.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win.